Sean Gannon, share the spoils in the end. Some that came up for us.
Mad game really, to be honest. Mad ending. Loads of ways to look at it, but we know we can have improvements. But thought we were in the ascendancy first half, obviously, and it was a great goal, well worked from us. And then the second half was a bit mad and kind of up in the air. And obviously, then the game finished the way it finished. I think to play as much as we did with 9 men and come away with a point, we have to look at it as in, it's a point in the board.
Drogheda started the game really quick. There was a good atmosphere here from the home end. Were you expecting that?
Yeah, it's a very tough place to come here. There's never any easy games here, and we knew full well they were going to come flying out of the blocks. It was important that we got control of the game early on. I think we did that. After the first few minutes, I think we did get control of the game. So, and then obviously, we score from a set piece that we work on. It's it goes in our favour, and then thought we had the better of the play. And the second half was probably a bit more even, but. I think again the way the game finished was a mad way of finishing, so to come away with a point after playing however long with 2 players less is it's good for us.
Tariq, of all people, to pop up in the box with a header, he's probably not somebody you'd expect it. Was it by design it happened that way?
Probably wasn't for Tariq, but he's a brilliant player. Tariq, he can do everything, I think he shows that, and he's good in the air, and delighted for him as well.
What was the message at half time?
Just kind of, we felt we could go up a few gears. Obviously, it's very, again, going back to the playing here, it's a very dangerous game.
What is it about here that
it's just a tough game. They're very good here, and they know the pitch, they know the place really well, and when you're coming here, you get a tough game, and we did. But second half, we probably should have got a bit more control of the game, probably created more, but ultimately, with the way the game finished, we have to just think of it as a point in the board. Still plenty more games to play.
Whatever about holding on in a game with 10 players, you might have a chance of nicking something in the counter attack. How difficult is it with 9?
Yeah, it is, but we're a very well organised team. We're very well coached, very well organised. There's no panic in our team, in our dressing room. We kind of prepare ourselves for every situation. We still know that we're the distances and the gaps between us. We work on it a lot. So yeah, look, obviously it's a bit. Game plan kind of goes out the window with 9 men, but to play with 9, and even the lads that come on, thought the subs that come on were brilliant. It's a hard situation to come on into, and trying to get up to speed of a game, it's mad when you have less players. So credit to the lads that come on, they dug in for us.
You mentioned there, especially the second half was a bit mad, but when you strip it all back, we've ended the night another point further ahead of Derry. Obviously they were beating Sligo. Does this feel like a kind of night that, on paper a point might look like the best result, but it could look like a serious result come the end of the season? Yeah,
but I think the way our staff have us thinking, and the way we think in the dressing room, can't look towards end of the season and points and what's good point and what's not, because there's so many games to play, and you see the results around the league, everyone's beating everyone. So it's important for us that we just take it game by game, especially going into the European week. It was important. It's a big week coming up for the club, and we wanted to go into it on a positive one. It was important. We don't play in the league for a while now, so it's important that we didn't kind of lose the game tonight. Albeit we wanted to win it, but when you play with 9 men for a period of time and you get a point, you have to look at it as in it's a point in the board.
You're one of the most decorated players in the league in terms of games played in Europe. Is it different coming into it in this scenario? It's the first time the club the men's senior team has played in Europe since 2006. Do you maybe get used to playing in Europe? Is it a different feel here compared to maybe your time at Dundalk and Rovers when it was expected of you every year?
No, I think we were only speaking about before the game where next week is a reward for the season that the team had last year. You know what I mean? The lads here last year worked really hard to get into the European spots, and next week is a reward for that. But it's a case that we want to go and give a good account of ourselves. It's not. I've been fortunate enough to play quite a lot of games in Europe, and you can never take it for granted. So I think we need to just enjoy the week. Obviously we have a lot of young players, and it'll probably be their first game in Europe, but it's a credit to the lads for working so hard last year, and this is the reward for it now. But at the same time, I think the mentality of the group and where we're at this season, we want to go and give a good account and go through. Obviously St Joseph's will be a tough game. No games in Europe are easy, no matter where you are or who you're playing. They're always very, very tough. They're always usually decided on moments, so we need to prepare properly and do our homework on them this week.
There's been a lot of talk from outside the Shelbourne, not from within, but not a lot of talk from media outside the club that Derry and Shels, draws against Gibraltar, they're good draws. Is that a dangerous game to play?
Yeah, it's probably a bit. We're not arrogant like that. The mentality of our group, we're very hard working, and that's what we're based on. We're not based on showing disrespect to anybody. I'm sure St Joseph's will be looking at us and thinking, you know, they'll be thinking they're going to win the game as well. They'll want to win it. We'll want to win it. They won't be coming over here to just, you know, go through the motions. They're going to be coming here to win the game, and we're going to be going over there to win the game in the away leg. So there's no arrogance from us. There's no ignorance, no nothing. We're a hard working team. We'll work hard this week, and we'll see how we go next week.
With all the games you played in Europe, does the build-up become any less exciting? There's always build-up, especially in the crowd, you know, kind of people looking at flights and all that kind of excitement around it. Does it get any less exciting for you as a player?
No, it doesn't. No, it's a brilliant time of year, but again, it's, you know, we're fighting on all fronts. You know, we're just treating it like every other week. Obviously, you mentioned there the club hasn't been in Europe for a long time, and a club of this size, it needs to be in Europe. You know what I mean? You look at the demand for tickets. You look at people trying to get tickets to go to the away game. This club deserves to be at the top, and this club deserves to be playing in Europe, and we're just glad that we can be part of it this week. I know fans are going to enjoy the build-up in the game, but us as players, we just need to approach it as the next game, approach it the same way we approach every game. Because if you start putting games on pedestals and thinking, oh, this game's more important than the other, that's when you can kind of get caught out.
Thanks, Sean.